Robson. And Robson again getting it back from Stapleton. He's on his way. Can he find the shot? Brilliant goal! Bryan Robson makes a superb equaliser for Manchester United.
It was great. You know, all the time that I've sort of been at United, always had a great time there. Enjoyed the training, the atmosphere around the club. It was always great to be working in a place like that. You know, a lot of people say, well, we didn't particularly have as much success in the league, which was disappointing because in the first few years I was there, we had a lot of top international players and we maybe should have done better. But in saying that, Liverpool had set fantastic standards then, very similar to like United nowadays. So we only had the success in the cups.
Here comes Bryan Robson. He's in with a chance. Yes! The Manchester United captain has equalised. Wilkins playing it on again for Alderson. In turn it goes for Whiteside. Stevens is watching him. Now Davis just playing it back for Robson! A smile of victory from Her Royal Highness Princess Michael of Kent, and the cup goes back to the north, to Old Trafford.
Well, it was difficult for some of the new lads who came in because a lot was expected of them, but we did have a lot of injuries and I think that affected our league form. But when people are saying, you know, it nearly reflected in relegation, I mean, we sort of always very safe away from relegation, and we finished mid-table, I think it was. But in the cup games, in the early rounds, there was a lot of injuries to the team, and a few of the young lads came in and they did a very good job because they got through those first few rounds. But then when everybody was fit, Alex got the sort of the team balance and the blend that he wanted, and I was delighted for all the new signings, people like Paul Ince, Gary Pallister, those sort of lads, especially because they were bought for big money and there was a lot of pressure on them at the time. People were criticising them all the way through the season because of our league position, but they went on really strongly and we managed to win the FA Cup, and so that was a great boost for everybody's confidence around the club.
This trophy in football for a record third time. Manchester United equal the record of Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur. They win the FA Cup for the 7th time.
The Cup Winners' Cup final is probably the one that tops the lot, because I thought it was a great night in Rotterdam. It was a great achievement for the boys who'd come into the club, you know, Brian McClare, Big Pally and Incy, who we've already spoke about. But there was people like Mickey Phelan and that who, they all did a great job, and Brucey, all new lads into the club. So I think we were 3-1 underdogs as well. You know, so when you're playing against top-class players like Laudrup and all these who Barcelona had at that time, that was a great win. Well, that was everything achieved then as far as I was concerned. You know, I would hate to have finished McRoy Keane coming into the club. I think he was a big bonus. Obviously Eric Cantona going to the front. Those two players were the main thing or the main ingredient to go into our team to actually start achieving that then. Well, I can't speak highly of them. You know, they've been unbelievable with me, not just sort of when I was playing on the football pitch, but around Manchester as well. You know, the reaction that people have given me and the friendliness that they've always been towards me. And then, you know, I still get it when I go back to Old Trafford now, especially when I take Middlesbrough there, you know, to applaud me out when I walk down the side of the pitch. And you know, that's why I like my team to go there and put on a good show if they possibly can. And there's been some good games between Middlesbrough and Man United and that. You know, I like that challenge of going back there and trying to do well against the best team in the country. No, I think one thing that helps me when I plan my team against United is that I know a lot of the players inside out. I don't maybe know some of the new signings or the younger lads who are coming through, but I know a lot about the lads who've been established there for years, and so it just helps you in your planning that you can maybe combat their strengths probably better than other people who don't know them inside out.
Oh, misjudgment again by Gary Neville. Rickard. Here's Brian Deane. It's 3. Oh, Middlesbrough, 3-0 up at Old Trafford. Schmeichel can only shake his head and wonder what's going on in front of him. Well, he enjoyed so many successes as a Manchester United player that this would surely rank highly among them that he's enjoyed in his career.
Yeah, well, we were still the last team to win in a league game there, so that was a great day. I mean, I must admit I didn't have any fingernails left by the end of the game because we were leading 3-0 and we nearly threw it away. But yeah, it was great to go there and win. Just hoping we'll do it this season. So it seems I'm pulling up the Man United pants. I shouldn't be saying that. No, I mean, I never looked that far forward ahead. I mean, people ask me about the England job, the Manchester United job, but all I want to do is achieve some success with Middlesbrough. This is a real ambitious, growing club. I think we've come a long way in the 6 years that I've been here. But there's still things to achieve at this club, and I'd like to win them the first major trophy. I'd like to get them into Europe. And if I achieve that, then whether my career will go elsewhere, you just never know, because you don't know what opportunities arise or when they arise and the reasons why they arrive. So I don't plan too far ahead. The only thing I'm blinkered on at the moment is trying to give Middlesbrough success.
Robson reflecting the confidence in Manchester United's display. So too Moses, and the referee quick to make sure that he could avoid any tangle with Mayer. Muren. Robson wants it early. Brilliant goal.